Caregiving can feel overwhelming. Some days feel impossible. If you're caring for someone with Alzheimer's or dementia, we want you to know this. You are not alone. There is help. There are resources, and there is hope. Alzheimer's and Caregivers. Greetings and welcome. This is Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers, the not-so-sexy podcast, episode 110. We're happy you're with us. I'm your host, Jeff Edwards, and we hope everyone is doing well. I attended another interesting and helpful caregivers group this week. Remember Mikey from the cereal commercial way back when? Mikey, try it. You'll like it. You ought to find one and try it. Listen for rule number 2 coming up. On the podcast today, Alzheimer's research, hope without hype. There is a lot of Alzheimer's research out there. Some of it is exciting, some of it confusing, and some of it gets oversold. So today, we are going to talk about hope without hype and pass along some information from Grok and ChatGPT, our AI sources, just to be clear on some facts. And here's some more hope for you. We'll hear about a copper-based drug that removes toxic brain proteins. Yep, and they suspect the copper treatment may empower the brain's own immune cells, called microglia, to consume and degrade the toxic plaques. Now, wouldn't that be great? Also, we'll hear from Dr. John Huffaker in What's New with Alzheimer's and answer another listener question. Now, this one is very interesting because it's about a rare form of Alzheimer's called posterior cortical atrophy. A reminder that beginning in July, we'll start including information on the 2026 Walk to End Alzheimer's. Now, the walks will be here before you know it, and we'll keep you updated on how you can help. Are you ready? Let's go. We are proud to be supported by the Neuropsychiatric Research Center, a clinical trial center dedicated to advancing research and treatment for memory loss and Alzheimer's disease. And the fine people at Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care. Nationally acclaimed, award-winning, your best choice for home care. And live younger today. Learn how you can activate your stem cells for health and vitality. Check them out online at liveyoungertoday.com. If you're new here, our 5 tenets or rules are the backbone of what we do, and they're easy to learn. 1. You must take care of yourself, because if something happens to you, who is going to take care of your loved one? Number 2. You can't do this alone. You need help. Find a good caregiver group. Number 3. Make a list of people, friends, relatives, or coworkers who have offered to help, then actually use it. Number 4. Create a help signal. Identify a cue or phrase to confirm your loved one is comfortable with receiving help from someone else. And number 5. Caregiving. Love it or hate it. It will be your life until it's not. So give it your all. Up next, hope without hype. AI, Grok, and ChatGPT give us information.
We'll be right back to Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers.
Heart, body, and mind, home care. Heart, body, and mind, home care. Your best choice for home care.
One of the biggest mistakes caregivers make is thinking that they have to do everything themselves. The doctor's appointments, the medications, the meals, the laundry, the endless list of things that need to get done. The truth is, asking for help isn't giving up. It's being smart. At Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care, they're here to provide the extra support, companionship, and care that can make life easier for both you and your loved one. Because sometimes the best thing you can do for someone you love is let someone help you. Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care.
Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care.
Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care.
Your best choice for home care.
This is Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers.
There's a lot of Alzheimer's research out there. Some of it exciting, some of it confusing, and some of it gets oversold. So today, we're going to talk about hope without hype. I got an email from an old friend of mine, a childhood friend, band member. He was a guitar player, good singer, and I've known him for a long, long time. His name is Bob Powell. And he sent me this email today saying he was in Grok. That's the AI program that he gets his information from. And he printed it and sent it to me. And I thought it might be something interesting to look at as we find out more and more about what's available to help us and our loved ones. What research is available to help Alzheimer's patients? That was the question he posed to Grok. And this is what came back. There is a lot of active research and several promising developments for Alzheimer's disease and related dementias. While there is still no cure, progress has accelerated in recent years. And here's a balanced overview of the current landscape as of mid-2026. Approved treatments, symptom management and disease modification. Anti-amyloid therapies, lecanemab, Leqembi, and donanemab, Kisunla, monoclonal antibodies that remove amyloid plaques from the brain. They have shown modest slowing of cognitive decline in early-stage patients. These are the first drugs to demonstrate disease-modifying effects in large trials. And then there's traditional symptom treatments, inesapel, rivastigmine, galantamine, cholinesterase inhibitors, and memantine help with memory and daily function but do not stop progression. And the promising areas of research: tau-targeted therapies. Tau protein tangles are another hallmark of AD. Several drugs targeting tau are in clinical studies. And there's anti-inflammatory and neuroprotective approaches, drugs that reduce brain inflammation or protect neurons. Blood-brain barrier and vascular health, drugs that reduce brain inflammation or protect neurons. Blood-brain barrier and vascular health. Research into improving brain blood flow and clearing toxins. And then there's lifestyle and combination interventions. Strong evidence for exercise, Mediterranean and mind diet, cognitive training and sleep optimization, and managing cardiovascular risk factors like blood pressure, diabetes, and hearing loss. Multimodal programs like the Finger Trial and its follow-ups show benefits in at-risk populations. And we look at precision medicine and biomarkers, which means better early detection via blood tests like the p-tau217 or amyloid, PET scans and genetics, personalized approaches based on individual biology. And other emerging areas, and this is interesting, gene therapy, microbiome, gut-brain axis, and repurposed drugs, some diabetes or cancer medications showing promise. And the outlook? Early detection and intervention appear key. Treating before major symptoms help more. Combination therapies, drug plus lifestyle are likely to yield the best results. The field is moving faster than ever due to better biomarkers and new funding. Important note, always consult a neurologist or geriatric specialist for personalized advice. Many clinical trials are ongoing. Participating can give access to cutting-edge options, and you can search clinicaltrials.gov for Alzheimer's and find out more. Okay, and so then Grok asks, would you like me to focus on any specific area, e.g., latest drugs, lifestyle interventions, prevention strategies, or trials for a particular stage of the disease, or details on family member, friend's situation? I can provide more targeted information. So that was from Grok. And to be fair, I reached out to ChatGPT, and this is what I got back from them. That's actually a pretty solid overview from Grok. But it says, the strongest part of this angle, there's no cure yet, but the research is moving. And that's honest, hopeful, and not over-promising. Lecanemab and donanemab are for early Alzheimer's /MCI due to Alzheimer's, not all stages. FDA and Alzheimer's Association materials are clear on that. Blood tests are promising, but not a simple yes-no answer for everyone. NIH notes p-tau217 blood tests can help clinicians diagnose Alzheimer's in people with cognitive impairment. And lifestyle matters. Blood pressure, diabetes, and heart health are better framed as risk reduction and brain health support. And the reason I read that is with AI, you have to look and compare. Like it or you don't like it, use it or you don't use it. It has a lot of information that you could look up and find ways that you could help your loved one, or try a different doctor, try a clinical study. They're getting better. and the information is becoming more available. So we have to kind of look forward and say, okay, what can we do? What do we do? And every case is different. Everybody's an individual. Everybody has different symptoms, and they come at different times. A lot has to do with your genetics, your current health, what you've done your whole life with your body. The information is coming. And I guess that's the whole point. If you want to get help, find yourself a good caregiver group, find yourself a good doctor, read, research, talk to people. We all have to go that way. As we said in the past, we're all in the same river, but not in the same boat. And each of us have to steer that boat for our loved one in a different way. So I hope you found this interesting. I sure did. We're coming back with copper-based drug removes toxic brain proteins.
We'll be right back to Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers.
Your memories are precious. The people you love, the moments you cherish, the life you've lived. At Neuropsychiatric Research Center, we believe your brain deserves the very best care. If you're 50 or older, we invite you to a free memory screening event designed to give you clarity, hope, and valuable insight into your cognitive health. This test has the potential to identify Alzheimer's-related changes earlier than ever in giving people more time, more understanding, and more ways to prepare. By taking just a few minutes for a confidential memory check, it can help you establish a baseline, give you a peace of mind, and connect you to research that may change lives, including your own. Neuropsychiatric Research Center, 14271 Metropolis Avenue, Fort Myers. Take the first step towards protecting your brain for yourself and the people who love you. Visit nprc-southwestflorida.com or call 239-939-7777 to schedule your free memory screening today. The p-tau 217 blood test is available only to participants who meet eligibility criteria.
This is Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers.
Here's a very interesting article, maybe giving you a little bit of hope for the future. It's from Newsmax. It's called Copper-Based Drug Removes Toxic Brain Proteins. And it was put out Wednesday, June 17th, and written by Lynn C. Allison. Researchers at Monash University in Australia say a copper-based drug may help the brain clear toxic proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease while improving memory. That's hopeful right there. In a preclinical study published in ACS Chemical Neuroscience, the compound CU-ATSM appeared to restore part of the brain's waste removal system by including levels of P-glycoprotein, an important pump at the blood-brain barrier that helps move amyloid beta proteins out of the brain. And when this system weakens, amyloid beta can accumulate and contribute to the plaques associated with Alzheimer's disease. According to a news release from Monash, after 56 days of treatment, researchers reported that CU-ATSM reduced toxic amyloid beta levels by 42% and improved spatial learning by nearly 44% in laboratory experiments. Now, the lead author and researcher, Jay Pyon, P-Y-U-N, of the Monash Institute of Pharmaceutical Studies, said the findings suggest the drug helps clear out the trapped waste by strengthening the brain's clearance pumps to lower toxic protein levels. Joseph Nicolazzo, senior author of the study, said the compound could be a promising candidate for future Alzheimer's studies because it already has undergone safety testing in other neurological conditions, including Parkinson's disease and ALS. CU-ATSM is a copper compound with an anti-inflammatory and neuroprotective properties that have already progressed to clinical testing for conditions like Parkinson's and ALS, Nicolazzo said. Quote, because reducing amyloid burden is clinically proven to improve functional outcomes. These preclinical results strongly support the rationale for testing this drug in early symptomatic Alzheimer's disease, unquote, said Nicolazzo. Now, while the compound reduced amyloid buildup, researchers are still mapping the exact biological routes the proteins take to leave the brain. Beyond repairing the blood-brain barrier, the researchers suspect the copper treatment may empower the brain's own immune cells, called microglia, to consume and degrade the toxic plaques. Now, the researchers caution, however, that the findings are still based on laboratory models, and further studies will be needed to determine whether the approach is safe and effective for people with early Alzheimer's disease. But when you think about it, where do they go? Just like when somebody is on Kisunla or Leqembi, it breaks up the amyloid plaques. But where do they go? Maybe this will work. Got some hope in this one, and we'll keep you posted as we find out more. When we come back, what's new with Alzheimer's with Dr. John Huffaker from NPRC, and he'll be answering a listener's question about a rare form of Alzheimer's.
We'll be right back to Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers.
Every day, I talk with people who say, I don't feel as sharp as I used to. My energy is low. My memory worries me. Hi, I'm Peggy Sealfon, board-certified health coach and caregiver. I share patented science-backed technology supporting your body's natural repair, helping improve sleep, cognition, and vitality. Learn more at liveyoungertoday.com. liveyoungertoday.com.
This is Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers. What's new in Alzheimer's with John Huffaker?
Well, we have Susan from Ohio who wants to know, I just recently heard the term posterior cortical atrophy. What is it, and how is it different from regular Alzheimer's?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't hear that very often. So posterior cortical atrophy is actually very rare, and it's also known, sometimes people will call it Benson syndrome. And what that is that's an atypical form of Alzheimer's. So it is a form of Alzheimer's. We very rarely see that. And really what happens, what that means is you start to see damage in different parts of the brain that you typically don't see in an Alzheimer's patient. So they start to see damage initially starts in the posterior part of the brain. So a normal Alzheimer's patient, we actually see it begin in the hippocampus region. Somebody that has the posterior cortical atrophy, it begins in a different portion. And because of that, their symptoms will usually look different at the beginning. Usually those people experience visual and spatial issues at the very beginning, not just true short-term memory issues that you would of a normal Alzheimer's patient. So it presents a little different at the beginning, but it's also very rare, not very commonly seen.
Wow. Next, we'll look under the June spotlight once again, and then we'll look at our resources. This June, we recognize Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month, a global initiative led by the Alzheimer's Association to raise awareness, inspire action, and support the millions of individuals and families affected by Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. Worldwide, more than 55 million people are living with Alzheimer's or another dementia-related illness. Throughout the month, communities everywhere are encouraged to break the stigma surrounding cognitive diseases, promote early detection, and support ongoing research and care efforts. How can you get involved? Good question. Go purple. Purple is the official color of Alzheimer's awareness. Wear purple throughout June to show support, spark conversations, and help spread awareness in our community. Practice brain-healthy habits. Small lifestyle choices can make a big impact. The Alzheimer's Association encourages habits that support brain health, including regular physical activity, nutritious eating, quality sleep, social engagement, and keeping your mind active through learning and problem solving. Share resources in education. Now, understanding the warning signs and the importance of early diagnosis can help families access care sooner. Visit alzheimers.gov for trusted information, caregiver resources, and educational materials. Together, we can raise awareness, support those impacted, and work towards a future without Alzheimer's disease. Our resources are very important. If you're not sure where to turn or how to connect, we'll be here to help bring you trusted resources. Reach out to the Dubin Center at dubincenter.com. Then there is the Neuropsychiatric Research Center. Find them at www.nprc-southwestflorida.com. And Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care at hbmhomecare.com. And you can check out the Alzheimer's Support Network at alcsupport.org. And to find your local chapter of the Alzheimer's Association, you can visit their website or call their toll-free hotline at 1-800-272-3900. They also offer an outstanding resource called Dementia Care Navigation, powered by Ripple and the Alzheimer's Association. It provides free personalized dementia care, including a dedicated care navigator and tailored resources for caregivers and people living with dementia. You can get connected by calling 855-271-2662. That's 855-271-2662 to get connected. We also mention the Guide program frequently. It's another excellent resource that provides help and respite care, and it's free. You can search for it online or visit Dr. Perry's HealthSpan Partners at https://healthspansouthwestflorida.com. Another resource worth checking out is Aquilane Clinical Research at aquilaneresearch.com. And here's another one, the Alzheimer's Support Network at https://support.network. Our website is gutpunch.com, and the email address is gutpunchedac@outlook.com or jeff@gutpunch.com. And thank you to each and every one of you who has taken the time out of your busy, stressful day as a caregiver to listen. We truly appreciate it. You're helping to grow our podcast and its impact for caregivers. Thanks for joining us. And if today gave you even a little hope, hold on to it. God bless.
This has been Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers, with your host, Jeff Edwards. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to us on all the platforms, like Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Podbean, and more. If you have a question or want to get in touch with us, our email is gutpunchedac@outlook.com or jeff@gutpunched.com. Caregivers, you don't have to do this alone.
I've been gut punched by the weight of that core. I've been gut punched when you don't know me at all. I've been gut punched as your memories fade away. Yeah, I've been gut punched. I wish there was another way. That hollow feeling deep inside when the doctor says the truth, no cure waiting on the other side, just time we're gonna lose. But I won't run from what's ahead, I won't let you fall apart. Even when your mind lets go, you'll still have my heart. You'll still have my heart. 45 years in the making, now it's slipping day by day. You're losing pieces of your world, and I'm begging them to stay. If the day comes you don't remember me, yeah, it breaks me in two, but I'll still be right here, like I've always been for you. Oh, I know it's not your fault, it's this disease we fight, but you're still my everything, that will never change in life. I've been gut punched, yeah, it cuts me to my soul. I've been gut punched, watching pieces of you go. I've been gut punched, but I gift from a God above, still the best part of my life. Through the worst of all these days, I'm still grateful you're my wife. We didn't choose this road we're on, but I choose you every day. Through every broken memory, I'm not walking away. You gave me love that built this life, and a daughter to carry your light. I can feel you still inside, even lost in this fight. And when the world you knew is gone, and nothing feels the same, I'll be your memory, your voice, calling out your name, calling out your name. I've been gut punched, but love don't fade away. I've been gut punched, still I'm choosing you each day. Through the silence, through the pain, through the fear we can't outrun. You may forget the life we built, but I'll remember enough for two. No, I won't forget, not a single one.